Hello everyone, welcome back to the Music Dungeon with me, Mac Plays Banjo. On today's installment of the show, we are checking out the second part of this video, Bela, Fleck, and Edgar Meyer on music choice. This is a documentary about the making of the record Music for Two by Bedgar. Bela, Fleck, and Edgar Meyer. Really good CD. You should go check it out, stream it, whatever. And this is a documentary made by Bela's brother, documenting the process of making the album throughout this tour that they did, which is really, really cool. Lots of just amazing music here. At the end of our last episode, we got done with listening to this piece that they played, and it was just mind-blowing, and there's going to be a lot more to come, no doubt. If you missed the first part, I recommend that you go check it out. I'll put a link to it up here somewhere. My name is Mac, by the way. I'm a banjo player, not really a bass player, not upright bass anyway. I can play bass guitar, but no one cares. But yeah, anyway, let's just dive right into it, shall we?
Like it's that hearing thing where, I always feel like I'm ahead. You feel like you're ahead every song all the time. Because you feel like you're behind a lot. I know. So it must be half just one of those songs, one of those rooms where it's like, it felt like it was happening okay. Oh, good, because the truth is I felt unconnected the whole time. I felt like a lot of times tonight I don't have much influence on you. Yeah. But you think I'm pulling back. But you think I'm pulling back? All the time. I think you're pulling back. One of us is right, or we're both right, because we're slowing down. Like I felt all the way through Moto Perpetua that I was dragging it up. And it was just pulling back. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. That one could have been me, because I was a little uptight. But I loved playing Tchaikovsky. I thought it was beautiful. And Ray Brown, it seemed like we were more in sync. That was a good one. Mm-hmm. No, but what I mean is that we were hearing each other. I felt like I got a big response to everything I did. And then there were other times that I just felt like I didn't have much influence on where I was going to go. And Solar was really...
This is very awkward to watch. It's like almost passive-aggressive, but not quite. And then Sasha's probably there with his giant honking camera just shoved up in their faces. What a weird profession it must be to be a professional acoustic musician, whatever this genre of music is. We discussed that in the last episode a little bit. Strange way to make a living, you know?
Kind of slow. Really? Yeah, it's been slow the last few nights. I thought Scarlatti was good. Lots of the Bach was really good, even though there was a few places just pretty normal. I'd say that, yeah. That's not a disaster. It's not all that. Sorry I'm giving you a bad time today. So this is the part of the tour where normally you'd be like relaxing and you'd be like, okay, all the work's over, now we can just have a good time.
Where's the golf course?
Yeah. Not this tour. We're working right up to the last minute. I've had, in the past, I don't care anymore, it doesn't upset me, but it used to really upset me when I hadn't finished a piece and I had a deadline, and I'd have, persecution dreams of everything trying to kill me, from wolves to peanut butter sandwiches to criminals. Everybody was chasing me.
Wolves and criminals killing you makes sense. Peanut butter sandwich? Well, maybe he has like a peanut allergy. I don't know, that's just a strange one to throw in there, but I guess the allergy theory makes sense.
Here was a more complex and completely revealing dream. And I was driving around in this very nice neighborhood, and all of a sudden I pulled off to the side of the road, and I opened my car door, which had a keyboard on it, and I had to work on my piece because I was really behind. And I started, writing my piece and trying to get it going. And then all of a sudden across the street, this beautiful woman walks out in a swimming suit and kind of sits down with her, in a lawn chair, and just kind of, and I'm trying not to look because I've got to work on my piece. I can't, waste time and be looking over there. And I'm working and working, and then she just starts stripping, and all of a sudden she's just sunbathing naked, and I'm just determined I've got to work on my piece. And then all of a sudden I overhear her husband's come out, and they're talking about how out of tune I play.
I mean, who among us has not had that dream? I feel like that's just a pretty universal human experience. I don't know why he needed to tell that story. What a strange thing.
You're more messed up than I thought.
This is such a nice arrangement. We talked last time about how good their rhythm was, where they can really keep a groove going. without having any sort of percussion. But it's just really nice arrangement too. Just, you know, the call and response on the dun, 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 it's just very nice. And even though this is such a strange pairing of instruments that hasn't really been done before, to my knowledge, they're just both such amazing musicians that they make it work really well. Really inspiring stuff.
What else you got? I want to see if you got any that I don't know.
Okay, why does a banjo player always put his picks on the dash of the car?
So it can park.
Oh, hold on. I can figure this out. Why does the banjo player always put his picks on the dash of the car? Oh, so we can park in the handicap spot.
Park in the handicap zone.
You got it.
What else you got?
I know them all. I've had them all told to me.
Goes up to G.
Let me pluck it.
Hey.
Instead of harmonics.
Yeah, I can do that too.
We have two very different styles of bass here on stage. Victor is pretty cool, pretty awe-inspiring, especially with his hand condition, whatever. I forget what it's called. Unfortunately, he has some sort of medical condition where like his left hand clamps down, and he doesn't really have full dexterity over it when playing, which, you know, is difficult for a musician. But, you know, he just pushes through it and continues to be an incredible bass player. I saw the Fleck in concert last December, and man, I mean, Bela blew me away. Everyone on stage blew me away, but Victor was just incredible. Victor was kind of the standout for me, and what he does is like almost unbelievable. We'll have to make a standalone video on Victor at some point. We'll have to put that on the docket, but yeah, incredible guy. I don't think that's proper posture for playing, Edgar. I'm no bass player, but something tells me that that's not the right way to play it. You know this was Bela's idea, surely. Wonder how much that bass is worth. Edgar Meyer plays a Giovanni Battista Gabriele double bass, originally made in 1769. A similar one is available for a price north of $250,000. Modern bench copies of his bass are commissioned for $47,000. So those two dudes are just rolling around on stage with like a nice house. Wow. Where are these ones for commission? This dude's made 60 of them. For 50 grand a pop? You are doing well, my friend. $250,000.
Not that far off.
Man, I was trying to count with that thing. That's difficult.
That's 130-ish.
What are we trying to get to?
145.
My problem was always with that measure. That I felt like you weren't playing the part right, but you kept saying it was me. And I thought I've been on that since last night.
Is there any, like, young hotshot bass player that wants to learn this piece with me? Honestly, like, I'm not crazy about the piece, but it just looks so hard that I kind of want to learn it, just like to prove to myself that I can. So if there's any bass player watching that wants to work up the piece, that would be really fun. We should do that. Shoot me an email.
And we've been running it.
Well, I'm not going to, tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt that I'm not completely messing you up in that measure.
What you just did, I don't know. It wasn't lining up before, but now it is. I don't know. I just think we should be able to play with the metronome.
But I think you should be able to play it with the metronomic sequence.
And I will.
Yeah.
As soon as I get time, but we haven't had time today because we've been going since.
This is the most soft-spoken fight I've ever heard. Well, it seems to me like you should be able to play it with the metronomic sequence. Maybe it's the camera, or maybe they're just both really gentle souls.
Since
I feel like you're on the extremely virtuous side in terms of that effort. There was no.
But I don't see why I'm wrong when I'm doing exactly what you told me what to do, and still I'm coming out wrong. And I feel like I've got it, that particular measure, right. The next measure I've been struggling with. Why don't you learn that one measure with the metronome?
Well, I mean, I can and I will and I did.
I'm proud that I'm getting that right, and I'm upset that you keep telling me that I'm not because I feel that it's right with the metronome. So can you understand my point of view?
Oh, I understand.
Why I'm so frustrated when you keep saying I'm wrong there? Because I don't see how I could be wrong playing it with the metronome, playing what's written and coming out right at the end of the measure.
Understanding it from different points of view is going to give us ultimately the glue to be comfortable there.
Right. But right now, we're trying to rush this piece together with no time at all. And when there's a measure that I'm getting right, I don't see why I can't have the satisfaction of getting it right.
Well, I think I'm satisfied with the fact that we're figuring out how to play it together. And we don't have to agree on the. I'm not frustrated by it.
Okay.
You want me to back down and agree with you?
Well, I just think you weren't playing it right. That measure. With the metronome. And it became, instead of learning how to play it with the metronome, it seemed like it was my fault. Something.
Wonder if they've considered couples counseling, to help them learn to communicate effectively. Although they seem to be doing a pretty good job of it, honestly. Like that was fine. They aren't screaming at each other, Bela isn't keying his bass. That comes after the tour. Also, it's time for a Samson cameo. It's been a while since you've been on the channel, buddy? Look how big he has gotten. He is 10 times bigger than the last time he was on the channel. Just wandered in here. Hey, buddy.
The thing that's not productive that I think Edgar and I both are disintegrating into a little bit is blaming the other person for their own problems. You know what I mean? It's like you're messing up this. I'm actually messing up this section consistently, but I feel like Edgar's not doing good support. Developing an attitude in my head where he's really bad about it, and I'm starting to retribute a little bit the same way. And
new word, re-retribute. Nothing wrong with making up your own words. Dr. Seuss taught us all that valuable lesson in childhood.
It's actually very childish.
There's a lot of ego and agendas and things, that are not necessarily well understood by either of us.
He wears on you a little bit when you've been stuck in the bus with him for 16 or 17 days. But we're actually best friends.
My husband used to say that music is communication. you know, and that's very obvious. You know, you communicate with the audience, but really good musicians and good friends communicate with each other, and their communication back and forth, you can see it. You know, I've had people say, you know, you can tell that they're friends just watching them on stage. So, yeah.
I can't tell by watching this documentary about him. All right, here's Mrs. Bela's mom.
I think Edgar and Bela, in terms of their musical relationship, the music, I think they respect each other's music, and that's kind of the underlying chord.
Keep testing me. See if you got it.
How do you make a banjo player's car go faster?
How do you make banjo player's car go faster? You take the pizza delivery thing off the top.
Take off the pizza delivery sign from the top.
That's it.
No one has ever written a new one, I guess. These are all like stock banjo jokes. They need to come up with some new stuff. Man, got a private jet for this tour? You're whining and dining.
What we're putting the bass in here. Strapping it in. It's got its own 3 seats. Hey, I didn't complain much today. What do you think about that?
I don't know what to think about that, Edgar.
That's pretty good.
You think you can keep it going for another day?
I got it. I'm okay. Bigger than I am. I'm okay. I really am.
He's touchy about that thing. It's understandable. I would be too if my instrument cost $250,000.
Please let me have it. Thanks.
Where are we at with this Canon thing?
It's going to be a push to get it done. It's a hard piece.
How fast can you play it now?
130-ish,
Where are we trying to get?
145.
I still think you're rushing that spot.
I think it.
Man, this whole Canon thing is stressing me out. Imagine you're walking down the street in Ann Arbor, and you just see Bela Fleck and Edgar Meyer moseying down. But then there's also this dude with a camera just right up next to him.
Shouldn't matter where I'm rushing it.
Hopefully we're going to be able to knock it into playing shape in the next day or so.
Yeah, I think so.
Edgar, where should we put the Canon?
I think it's going to be best if we can do it in the second half so that we can practice it at intermission.
We're just going to practice all day today, aren't we? Okay. It's risky. There's a real good chance of a screw up, but we could also just get through it on sheer adrenaline. So let's go for it.
Oh, I think we've got to go for it. You know, you don't really feel ready on a piece like this. You have to play it a few times for people.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Man, this could be the make or break moment for their whole marriage.
We're going to go into a piece that we've actually never tried before. We really don't expect to make it through it, so bear with us. This is a complicated number.
Right there.
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
Well, that cannon really blew. I'm sorry about that one spot.
Stay tuned. There's more from Bela Fleck and Edgar Meyer coming up only from Music Choice.
All right, well, I guess we'll have to call it there.
Stay tuned. There's more coming up.
Yeah, all right. Well, what can we say about that? Good stuff. You know, these guys are both incredible musicians and they do well. Good documentary so far. If you haven't seen the first part, you should go check it out. Link is in the description. If you want to see more of this, please let me know and we'll keep making videos on it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please go check out the other videos on my channel. You'll probably like those too. If you're looking for banjo lessons, feel free to email me. I have a couple open slots right now, so you can probably still sneak in before they're all closed up right here at the end. But yeah, if you're not looking for lessons but you'd like some tabs, you can go check out the Patreon. There's a lot of free tabs on there and more getting added pretty regularly. So you can also go check out my album, link in the description if you are so inclined. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.